For the film based on the musical, see The Last 5 Years. The Last 5 Years is a musical written by Jason Robert Brown. It premiered at Chicago's Northlight Theater in 2001 and was then produced off-Broadway in March 2002. Since then it has had numerous productions both in the United States and internationally. The story explores a 5-year relationship between Jamie Wellerstein, a rising novelist, and Kathy Heat, a struggling actress. The show uses a form of storytelling in which Kathy's story is told in reverse chronological order, and Jamie's is told in chronological order. The characters do not directly interact except for a wedding song in the middle as their timelines intersect. The Last 5 Years was inspired by Brown's failed marriage to Teresa O'Neill. O'Neill threatened legal action on the grounds the story of the musical represented her relationship with Brown too closely, and Brown changed the song I Could Be in Love with Someone Like You to She's a Goddess in order to reduce the similarity between the character Kathy and O'Neill. The Last 5 Years cast album was released by Shkay Boom Records in April 2002. A film adaptation starring Anna Kendrick and Jeremy Jordan was released in February 2015. Synopsis: Kathy is sitting alone lamenting the end of her marriage. We shift to meet Jamie. It is 5 years earlier and he has just met Kathy. Jamie is overjoyed to be dating outside his Jewish heritage. Kathy and Jamie are in Ohio. It is her birthday and he has come to visit her as she works in a show there. She is anxious to fix any problems in their marriage but she becomes angry when Jamie tells her he has to go back early to New York. During breaks in the music, we see a younger Jamie, talking to a literary agent about his book. Jamie is moving in with Kathy. He comments on how lucky he is that everything is going right for him. His book is being published and his life with Kathy seems too good to be true. Elsewhere, an older Kathy is making a call to her agent. It seems her career isn't going the way she planned it. Kathy is attending Jamie's book party. She sings about how he ignores her for his writing but she will always be in love with him. Jamie and Kathy celebrate their first Christmas. He tells her a new story he has written about an old tailor named Shmuel and he gives her a Christmas present, a watch, promising to support her as she follows her dreams of acting. Kathy is in Ohio and writing to Jamie. She describes to Jamie her disappointing life in Ohio among her eccentric colleagues. Jamie is sitting with Kathy in Central Park. Jamie proposes to her and, for the first time in the musical, they sing together. They get married, exchanging vows to stay together forever. Jamie is facing temptation from other women, especially now his career as a writer has escalated. Kathy, meanwhile, is auditioning for the job in Ohio. She is getting down about the rejection she faces as an actress and complains to her father. Jamie speaks to Kathy on the phone, trying to convince her that there is nothing going on with him and his editor, Elise. He wants to celebrate a book review but Kathy refuses to go out. Jamie is fighting with Kathy, trying to get her to listen to him. He accuses her of being unsupportive of his career just because hers is failing. Though his words are harsh, he promises her that he believes in her. A younger Kathy is in the car with Jamie, who is going to meet her parents. She tells him about her past relationships and hopes not to end up in a small-town life like her friend from high school. She asks Jamie to move in with her. Near the end of the relationship, Jamie wakes up beside another woman. He tries to defend his actions and blames Kathy for destroying his privacy and their relationship. Jamie promises not to lie to this woman and tells her that I could be in love with someone like you, just as he does to Kathy in She's a Goddess. Kathy is ecstatic after her first date with Jamie. She sings goodbye. She proclaims that she had been waiting for Jamie her whole life. Simultaneously but 5 years forward, Jamie sits in their shared apartment writing laments over the relationship. As Kathy waves Jamie goodbye until tomorrow, Jamie wishes Kathy simply goodbye. Music. The musical style draws on a number of musical genres, including pop, jazz, and classical, klezmer, Latin, rock, and folk. The orchestration consists of piano, guitar, fretless bass, 2 cellos, 1 doubling on celesta and tubular bell, and violin, doubling cymbal. Still Hurting Kathy, She's a Goddess Jamie, See I'm Smiling Kathy, Moving Too Fast Jamie, I Made Part of That Kathy, the Shmuel song Jamie, A Summer in Ohio Kathy, The Next 10 Minutes Jamie and Kathy, A Miracle Would Happen When You Come Home to Me Jamie Kathy, Climbing Uphill Audition Sequence Kathy, If I Didn't Believe in You Jamie, I Can Do Better Than That Kathy, Nobody Needs to Know Jamie, Goodbye Until Tomorrow I Could Never Rescue You Jamie and Kathy. Source, MTI Shows Song List. Original casts. Production history. Original Chicago production The show debuted at Northlight Theatre in Skokie, Illinois in 2001, running from July 1. The production starred Lauren Kennedy as Kathy and Norbert Leo Butz as Jamie. Kennedy had a previous commitment and was replaced by Sherry Renee Scott. Scott, therefore, performed the vocals on the cast recording. Off-Broadway The show opened off-Broadway at the Minetta Lane Theatre on March 3, 2002 and closed May 5, 2002. Directed by Daisy Prince, Butz and Scott again starred. The production won the 2002 Drama Desk Award for Outstanding Music and Lyrics, as well as receiving Drama Desk nominations for Outstanding Musical, Outstanding Actor, Outstanding Actress, Outstanding Orchestrations, and Outstanding Set Design. It also received the Lucille Lortel Award nomination for Outstanding Musical and Outstanding Actor, and the Outer Critics Circle Award nomination for Outstanding Off-Broadway Musical. Regional The show was presented at the Actors Playhouse at the Miracle Theatre in Coral Gables, Florida running from December 5 to 30, 2012. Directed by David Arisco and starring Janet Dackell and Christopher A. Kent. Off-Broadway Revival The show was revived in 2013 off-Broadway at the Second Stage Theatre for a limited engagement with Adam Cantor and Betsy Wolfe in the roles of Jamie and Kathy, respectively. Brown himself directed. In March of 2015, Cantor and Wolfe reprised their roles in a two-night-only concert production of the show at the American Conservatory Theatre in San Francisco. Australia The Australian premiere took place in Melbourne in 2003 at 45 Downstairs and was produced by Echelon Productions. The production starred Tim Wright as Jamie Wellerstein and Amanda Levy as Kathy Hyatt. It was nominated for multiple Helpman Award and Green Room Awards and went on to tour Australia through 2004 and 2005. In 2011, theatre company Stories Like These produced a sold-out Sydney season at the Seymour Centre, starring Australian Idol and Wicked star Rob Mills and Cabaret star Marika Aubrey. The couple were featured on the morning show singing the duet The Next 10 Minutes. https://www.youtube.com/ Watch V=NZSU14WA-EQ. The production was nominated for a Sydney Theatre Award for Best Musical. Europe The show was produced in Paris, France in 2013 by American Musical Theatre Live, directed by star copyright Fane Lee Kong with musical direction by John Florencio featuring Miranda Crispin and Jonathan Wagner. The show was also produced at Theatre 7, England in January 2011 with direction from James Darkers and musical direction from Gemma Harris and Paul Herbert of Perfect Pitch. This production starred Chris Jenkins as Jamie Wellerstein. Singapore Singapore's first professional production was mounted by Dream Academy in February 2014. The Last 5 Years was the debut production for the Henderson Project and was directed by Jasmine Teo. Kathy and Jamie were played by Mina Kay and Lyndon Furnell respectively. Musical direction by Julian Wong. Philippines The musical was first staged in Manila in 2003 by Actora Euro Unregistered Trademark S Actors, Incorporated, with Audie Gemra and Mengku Loch Henko Yulo playing Jamie and Kathy, and Bart Gingorna directing. In 2014, Nine Works Theatrical staged its own production of the musical in celebration of the Campania Euro Unregistered Trademark S 5th anniversary, this time with Joaquin Pedro Valls as Jamie Wellerstein and Nikki Gill as Kathy Hyatt, directed by Robbie Guevara. Greece The show was produced in Greece at the Pierce College Auditorium with international recording artist Christos Alexandra in the role of Jamie and Anne Maria Ronis in the role of Kathy. Film adaptation. An adaptation starring Anna Kendrick and Jeremy Jordan was directed by P.S. I Love You director Richard LaGravenese. References. External links: The Last 5 Years at the Internet Off-Broadway Database, New York Times Review, March 4, 2002, Curtain Up Review, March 2002, The Last 5 Years at the Music Theatre International website.